Hi everybody, I am back with another book recommendation. This one is called I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter by Erika L. Sanchez. We did this as a book discussion book a number of months ago, and I think it's fantastic. I wanted to mention it to you because I think the backstory is almost as good as the story itself. Miss Sanchez had, when she was younger, when she was a teenager, she wanted to read about people like herself. And I'm not just talking about a Mexican girl, a teenager. I'm talking about somebody who's sarcastic and somebody who has a lot of flaws, somebody who is kind of rude. So she finally actually did write this book, decades later. And because of those qualities, no publisher wanted to publish this book. Eventually, of course, it did get published, and as you can see down here, it became a National Book Award finalist, meaning it was fantastic. Everybody seemed to love it. Everybody loves it on Amazon and Goodreads. So it was one of the reasons I wanted to turn this into a book discussion book, and we got a lot of great discussion on it. As I said, she's an interesting character, to say the least. Her sister had just died, who she was close with, but she didn't really understand her sister because her sister was quite a lot about similar to her parents. The main character didn't like, no, I can't say she didn't like them. She didn't understand them, and her parents didn't understand her. She was like, the black sheep of the family, if you want to call it that. And, as this book goes on, I think that what really draws the reader in and why people like this book so much is because of the author's voice. She makes this person very unique, someone who you can relate with and someone who you can't relate with. That's what kind of is like a tug and pull on, your emotions throughout this whole book. And that is something this book does a fantastic job with, which is, a character who has tons of emotions because, she's a teenager. She's going through a lot of ups and downs. As I mentioned, her sister died. She's trying to find out how that happened, and then she finds out that there's like this mysterious life that her sister had led, and it draws on, crazy conclusions. And she also goes through, a depression and going through depression and trying to come out on the other side. So there's a lot going on in it. A fantastic protagonist. I really recommend this one. Again, it's called I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. We have tons of books, physical books on this, but we also have it in ebook as well as e-audiobook, so I really hope you give it a shot. Thanks everybody. See you next time.